For decades, these residents have lived in complete darkness once the sun goes down. People of Laoshime, Mamime, and adjoining towns only heard of electricity but never experienced it. Here, some children have grown up without ever seeing a vehicle due to the remoteness of their location. Until now, life here was defined by limited opportunities, restricted access to information, and slow development. The narrative has changed today, with electricity now a reality after the initiative of the Keta MP, Kwame Jujoli Gakwe. As darkness falls, electric lights now illuminate homes that once relied on lanterns and firewood.
When you see the plight of the people in terms of the economic activity, they have no electricity. I wrote to the Minister of Energy. They said they don't have resources to actually do it. I said we should go into cost sharing. So they supplied some materials, I bought some and transported everything. It was rainy season. So like the electricity people, we had to paddle them. And the community was also determined. Today, for 3 good years, here we are. As we speak now, we are in Mamima. We are just from Laoshima. Hagoji is also there. Alakpakope is there. Agongbele is there. And then we have Panyago. And then we have Akotobo. And then we have Aidiga.
His goal is to provide reliable power to communities in Keta and boost the local economy.
They are farming community. They can go into irrigation farming for throughout the year because they have good water bodies around. They can also have fridge now. They can drink chilled water. People can go into their businesses. They are fisher folks and their fish will not rotten again. They can actually preserve them. It's going to change a lot, huge.
Keta Municipal Chief Executive Wisdom Siade noted that the presence of electricity will address the high attrition rate of teachers, health workers and other professionals who declined postings to the area due to poor living conditions.
If you see the joy on the faces of these people, it will tell you how they have suffered, and today they have seen electricity. We have a cheap compound here, but it's not being used because there's no light to power the place in the first place, and there's no light for the nurses to use. That is why you post nurses there, they don't come, and the people are suffering. So we are very grateful to the President John Dramani Maham's government that he has helped the MP to bring this project to this area.
There is excitement and relief among residents at the long-awaited development.
That's giving us the hope that we are part of Ghana and we are part of Keta municipality. We've long waited for this project because very recently our school has been selected under the B-STEM project, which we need the power to power the machines that we'll be using in the school.
Despite the joy, challenges remain. Accessing these communities is still a major ordeal. I took a ride in the night on narrow and difficult terrains and experienced how difficult it is to move from one community to the other. One must be very careful while using this bridge. That is how serious it is, and so they say that they are working around the clock to ensure that these bridges are constructed first, and then they would see to looking at constructing the roads to ensure that commuting and access to these communities are easier and better.
It's not easy for a vehicle to come here. Preparation is on course. We are lobbying the central government, and then God being on our side, the opening will come, to be honest.
Government is pushing to achieve near universal access to electricity by 2030 by raising the national coverage from the current 89% to about 99.9%, one that is expected to accelerate socio-economic development, especially in underserved and rural communities. Christian Yali, TV3 News, Keta, Volta Region.